Violet night, holy night, copyright, copyright. Anyway, enough of the singing. What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at another film review. Today we're taking a look at another Christmas movie. I know it's April. I'm sorry. It's the only sort of place I could fit this in the upload schedule, and I didn't want to have to wait till next Christmas. So here it is. Happy April. Merry Christmas in April. Yeah, I have no other excuse. Gravity Falls. They have Halloween in summer to make Summerween. So let's have Christmas in spring. Springmas. Chris Spring. Whatever you want to call it. I think Springmas sounds pretty cool. So today we're celebrating Springmas and taking a look at Violent Night, which is more Christmassy than Die Hard. But it is just a Die Hard knockoff. So without any further delay, let's take a look at what Google has to say. So, Violent Night is a 6.7 out of 10 IMDb, 74% of Rotten Tomatoes, 84.4 on Amazon. You can watch this on Netflix, Amazon, and Google Play. The overview of the movie is: an elite team of mercenaries breaks into a family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone hostage inside. However, they aren't prepared for a surprise combatant. Santa Claus is on the grounds, and he's about to show why this Nick is no saint. So this is David Harper's sort of breakout movie. He wants to break out of the sort of mold that Stranger Things has put him in. He is known as the Stranger Things guy. He is sort of seen as the Stranger Things dude, the dude from Stranger Things. He didn't really like that, so he decided, you know what, let's be fucking Santa Claus and let's fuck shit up. And that's what he does. We have Santa in a bar, getting absolutely fucking plastered, absolutely fucking shit-faced, absolutely fucking wankered. Yes, those three in unison did get this video demonetized. That's completely fine by me. But he decides to, you know, take up and leave and start actually doing his job and delivering Christmas presents. He doesn't have the spirit for it anymore. He's lost his Christmas spirit. He doesn't love being Christmassy anymore, and he decides, you know what, fuck it, this is my last year being Santa because all the kids are greedy pricks. And he ends up sort of delivering to this household, and this household is a very dysfunctional family. We have the head mother, who is extremely rich, and she is deciding which child to leave her fortune to. She clearly has a favourite, and that favourite is trying to steal the money from his mother, and his wife has divorced him, or separated, or they're on a break. They were on a break, and their child is suffering because of it. So they are having their own little issues. Santa shows up, and then the Hitmen mercenaries show up, and they're like, hey, it's Sid the Sloth, because it's the same voice actor that plays Sid the Sloth, and they all have these Christmassy names of the Grinch, Scrooge, fucking like Peppermint, like Elf, Rudolph, Dancer, Donna, Vixen, Blitzen, shit like that, very Christmassy nicknames, and they basically just capture the family in the living room. The child sneaks out and is in radio contact with Santa. This Santa is then running around the house. His reindeer left him, and he's defeating the bad guys one by one, Die Hard style. So he's going around beating the shit out of all these guys, beating the shit out of everyone, and killing them. Very brutally, might I add. And he's still losing his Christmas spirit. He's getting upset. He's not in it. He's not in it to win it. And he accepts defeat after being captured, and then the kid saves him with a little bit of asbestos and pretend snow. Santa then escapes, and then comes back twice as hard with the Christmas spirit. He got the sort of boost, the spirit lift, the sort of effort energy that he needs from this little girl, and he goes absolutely fucking wham. The bodyguards and the sort of hit force that the old lady decided to call upon, are actually incoherent, was actually pounding and sort of teaming up with Sid the Sloth, the Grinch, Scrooge, the bad guys. And they find out the money's gone, and the mum finds out that the son was trying to steal it. The wife finds out that the son was trying to steal it and was like, damn, what the fuck? They then have a massive brawl outside. Santa dies. Santa gets brought back to life with Christmas spirit, and he has a good Christmas. The family's back together and happy again, and that's the end of the movie. I'm gonna be completely honest. The story-wise, it was quite boring. It did feel like a Die Hard clone, and it was very underwhelming, I will be honest. Some of the CGI in this movie wasn't that great, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was a little bit of a hard watch sometimes. Santa's powers were very hit and miss, and sometimes stuck to tradition, sometimes didn't, and then were very inconsistent. His powers were very all over the place, and for whatever reason, Santa has his own sledgehammer, which he carries around with him for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why Santa has a sledgehammer, but it's a Christmassy sledgehammer. I don't fucking get it, but it's a thing that he has, it's a thing that he carries around for whatever fucking reason. And I'm gonna be honest, David Harbour as Santa, he doesn't really pull it off, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really believe that he was Santa. No one really believed that he was Santa. He isn't like Holly and Jolly, he's quite miserable, and it does follow the same Christmas movie pattern of Christmas spirit, Christmas joy, Christmas happiness saves the day. And that is every Christmas movie, and that is a load of bollocks. I don't like that Christmas trope. I think it's very boring, it's very cheap, it's a very basic cash-in to try and sort of, you know, get the holiday cheer, the holiday spirit, and it's just, the holiday cheer and the holiday spirit sort of trope is run into the ground. Every Christmas movie has it. Every single one of them. They cannot go without it. It's like they have a checkbox, and Christmas spirit is big number one. I do like his not in nice list. I did think that was a pretty cool design. They did look quite cool. He didn't have 12 reindeer. He had 10 reindeer, which pissed me off. Like, he had 10 reindeer. He didn't have 12. I counted, and I counted twice. He's got a list, and he's checking it twice. I saw the list, and I checked it twice. That fucker had 10 reindeer. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What? He has 12 reindeer. Not 10, not 6, not 8, not 4. 12. The fact that he didn't have 12 very much upset me, I'm gonna be honest. His costume was pretty cool. He did look like Santa, but that's pretty fucking easy to do. There's no, like, really over-the-top anything with Santa. And it tried to make you care for the family by giving you a load of detail, but it just made him look like a load of obnoxious rich dickheads, which they were. And there was no trying to rectify that, and they did have a massive subplot which tried to take majority of the majority of the show, majority of the movie. Their subplot just wasn't interesting. It was very, very boring, and it just dragged on and on and on. And the twists wasn't even that good. The twists of, oh no, the son actually stole it. Oh no, and it wasn't even a good hiding spot, and you didn't even know how he stole it because he was there. Like, we were watching him the entire fucking time he was at the house. So when the fuck did he have time to sneak off, get into that vault, take the money, and fucking hide it outside? Because that was like a good, like, 15 bags of money that was hidden in that hay. Hidden in that sort of nativity scene. There is no realistic way that he could have gone in, grabbed that money, took it out, and hidden it. There is no reasonable way. And also, he went behind his wife's back. He went behind his mum's back. He was pissing everybody off in this process. And it's not like his mum would have found out and called the police. It's not like his wife would have found out and been extremely pissed at him. It is very clear that they would have found out. It is extremely fucking clear that they would have, you know, come to light, especially when he sent a note to his mother that was going to tell her exactly what he did. That is incriminating evidence. That is evidence that the police could have used. Like, holy fucking shit, that had his fingerprints on it. That was his handwriting. That was his confession of committing a crime. If you're going to steal money from a highly secure vault from your family, which already don't have the best reputation of being a good family and liking each other, don't fucking leave a note saying that you did it. Also, the family were just dickheads anyway. They didn't give a shit about any one of each other. They just wanted the money, and that's all they ever cared about. They just cared about the money, and at the end of the movie, it was all holly jolly happy days. Everyone cares about everybody, and everyone wants to be a happy family again. Bullshit sort of Christmas miracle sort of situation, which, again, I've already explained in this video, my distaste for that style of Christmas storytelling. Also, the violence was the best fucking part. It was the most entertaining. Him cutting someone's head off with ice skates was sick as fuck. It's like the Terrifier, where the story was pretty weak, but the action was really, really good and sort of encapsulating. Seeing Santa fucking fight through a good 30 men in a back shed with nothing but his bare hands, a sledgehammer, some fucking tinsel, some string lights, and some skis. Holy fucking shit, he was a menace. Seeing him strangle someone with tinsel was fucking hard. That is not a side of Santa you get to see very often. So I thought that this was pretty cool in trying to make Santa a little bit more mature, a little bit for older audiences. But that does come at its disadvantages of being a generic, boring movie, because it's just a Die Hard ripoff. It's just a Die Hard ripoff. That shit's boring. I'm not even a huge fan of Die Hard. I will review Die Hard next Christmas. This Christmas coming. I'll review Die Hard 1 and 2, so there you go. Christmas movies coming this December. Cool. Alright. Other than that, I didn't really enjoy this movie, gonna be honest. I'm not sure if you can tell that from the way I was describing it, the way I was talking about it. This movie really wasn't for me, and I don't know who it was meant for, I will be honest. It's a 5 out of 10, because it isn't brilliant, and it isn't, like, so terrible that it's not watchable. It's very mid.